Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steeler Nation what's on our minds. I'm Melanie Friedlander. At the East-West Shrine Bowl this week, I have met multiple players in their fifth year of college or even graduate school. Some have joked about their advanced age. With the COVID-19 pandemic wreaking havoc on the 2020 NCAA football season, the option of a super senior year, an extra year of eligibility allowed by the NCAA to any player who was on a roster in the fall of 2020, was a welcome opportunity for athletes to solidify their draft value. This had a ripple effect to some degree. Players returning for their fifth or sixth year of school to complete their fourth full season took roster spots and scholarship money from potential recruits, forcing some to consider Division II programs. The other potential impact was on the age of the players entering the draft. Logically, players staying in school longer equals a higher age on draft day. Or does it? Perception is never as accurate as data, so I crunched the numbers using age values from Pro Football Reference. In 2017, the average age of all drafted players from round 1 to Mr. Irrelevant was 22.3. The next 5 years, 22.2, 22.4, 22.2, 22.25, and 22.6. You get it, not much of a difference. We don't have age data for this year's draft yet, but it's unlikely to be significantly higher given that a fair number of players that were eligible for that extra year have already completed it. And maybe age isn't the absolute predictor of success at the next level. Let's look at some of those older players taken in the early round since 2017, when Cooper Kupp was selected in the third round at 24 years of age. Pretty ancient for a wide receiver, right? I would argue that the Rams don't have any regrets. In 2018, tight end Hayden Hurst was 25 when he was a first-round pick for the Ravens, and he's about to play in the AFC Championship game. 2019 saw 2 first-rounders aged 24, and the Steelers selected a 23-year-old wide receiver named Deontay Johnson in the third round. Old man Joe Burrow was 23 years old in 2020 when he was the first overall pick in the draft. The next year, the Steelers grabbed running back Najee Harris in the first round at the same age. And every Steelers fan knows that rookie quarterback Kenny Pickett was 24 on the night he was drafted in the 20th overall selection last year. There's another factor to consider, which is wear and tear. For players that lost their entire 2020 season or played an abbreviated schedule, their snap count and the resulting physical toll doesn't come close to what it would normally have been. So maybe they're not really as old as they are. This April, the Steelers, like most teams, will be looking for athletes with talent who fill their roster needs and help add to the win column. And whether those players are 21 or 24 will matter exactly as much as it has in the past 6 years. That's my take. You can follow me on Twitter @GirlSurgeon. Check out The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Follow us on SteelersDepot.com and check out The Terrible Podcast with Dave Bryan and Alex Kozora every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.